So today I'm going to take you through, we'll be getting deeper into the Medgate hospital management system. And our focus today is going to be on the appointment model. And the main reason I'm starting with the appointment model is because this is the initial point of contact with the hospital. So this is where a patient, whether being online or maybe on their first visit to the hospital, they have to first of all book an appointment. So there are basically two ways of looking at it. A patient um, could sit at home, get on the website, and book an appointment directly, or they could call the hospital and book an appointment on a call, or they could visit the hospital maybe as a walk-in or OPD patient, and then book an appointment directly from the reception desk. Now, before booking an appointment, the first thing the hospital needs to do is to ensure that they have available slots that people or patient can actually choose. So whether it is the reception needs to know if maybe the doctors are available or they have slots that have availability. So for us to actually know or to include slots for each of the doctors that the hospital has, we have to first of all create slots for them. So, and for us to be able to do that, we need to move down to the settings, and then we go down to appointment, and under appointment, we'll be able to see here. I'd previously shown you how to make these settings here. So hopefully the expectation is that you should have already set your appointment priority. So you could add more if you see if these ones are not enough for your hospital. And then you should have your shift ready. So remember the shift here, the morning shift is from 8 and 8 to your 10, I think 8 to 10 a.m. So I'll just increase the time, take it up to 12 um 12 midday. So, or I would say 11:59, something like that. I'll just put it 11:59. Yeah, I'll put it like that. So that we have the time ready, okay? And then for the evening, we have yet another session. This for the evening session, we could say from 12 right up to 3 o'clock. So that is the time when um, the hospital is available for clients to book for an appointment. So that said, once that the shift is being set, you need to create your like for example, you need to add your doctor shift. So for now, with the doctors that have been registered on the platform, um, we have here three doctors, for example, and we're going to include them for shift. So we have these three doctors, they are both available for morning and evening shifts. So now we need to give them slots. So for us to be able to give them slots, we need to select, for example, this doctor, and we select the shift that we want to add slots for him. And maybe each appointment session is 30 minutes, and there is an appointment charge that come along it. And the charge, it's we're going to select, so we search for that, and then we're going to add as many as possible slots. So you can see here 6 a.m. Usually the slots actually starts from 8. So we we are outside the time, so I'll just say from 8 um, from 8:00 a.m. okay, until 8 8:30. So this slot, I can add yet another slot for this doctor. You can see from 8:30. So from 8:30 a.m. until we say until 9:00. So 9:00 a.m. We add yet another slot for this doctor from 9:00 a.m. until 9:30. So 9:30 a.m. Then another slot again from 9:30 until 10:00 a.m. So I'll save this. Let me see which ones overlap. Maybe it's a difference of. So I'll do here 8. Okay, 8:00 a.m. until I'll say 8:30, and then this will be from 8:35. Excuse me, until 9 o'clock or 9:05. 9:05 a.m. and then from 9:10, so I can say 9:10 a.m. until 9:40. So 9:40 a.m. and then here 9:45 a.m. until 10, against 10:15. So 10:20, yeah, 10:20 a.m. So once I save that, all the slots have been created. You can see I've given about 5 minutes interval between one slot to the other so that we can have these. So when you create these slots, you have to do the same. You have to create the slots for Tuesday, for Wednesday, for Thursday, for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, hopefully for each doctor. So we've done Monday slots for Dr. John. We have to go to Dr. Felicia. So remember we did this for Dr. John. I think that was a morning shift. I think so. Yeah, the morning shift. So we have to do an evening shift also. Create the slots in the evening. The same. So we have to do that for all of the other doctors that are available in the hospital. So this is the work that maybe we can teach that to the receptionist to create these different slots for each of the doctors. So you can create the slots, one-time creation, and then maybe you can only make updates, maybe changes depending on if the doctor is available or not. So that's it. Once the slots are ready, I've just done that for Monday, so I won't take time to go over that. Now you are able to book a patient with that doctor. So an appointment, as I earlier said, comes in three ways. So it can either come from the patient can book the appointment directly on the platform, or they can book the appointment by on call, like calling the hospital. And the third, they can visit the hospital as an OPD patient without maybe prior notice and then book an appointment. So, guys, as I earlier said, for the reception to be able to book an appointment, all you need to do is you need to come and click on appointment, and if the patient already exists in the system, then they might possibly want to write the name of the patient and then select the doctor. So I'm using the first case, the first doctor, because we have shift for the doctor. And then the appointment which we saw earlier, I put it on Monday. So it could be 30th the same month. And then I'm selecting this time interval, and the appointment is urgent, and the status I'll put approve, and I'm giving 100%, means I don't want the patient to pay any money for appointment. Sorry, I'll put 100%, and a message that probably I want to send along, and just say nothing to say. So this field is made specifically to ask the patient if they have any specific requirements that they want to get from that they want to pass before their day of appointment. So they can send a message and the doctor will be able to see. So just in case if there is no doc if there's no if the patient is not on the platform, what you probably want to do is you want to first of all add a new patient, just like we've seen from the other videos. So once the patient already exists, then you can just select as I've done. But if not, then you need to start by adding a new patient, and the process you need to add a new when you add a new patient, then you can move on to the step. So that's it. I can click and save. I can save and print, or I can decide to just save. So if I save and print, then this will be saved in the system, and then automatically the receipt will be generated for printing. Sorry, that didn't go through successfully, but that is the case. You will find it. So I can still click here, and I'll be able to see the printout coming up, just like what we can see on the screen here. So that's it. That is the process that you go through when you want to book for an appointment. Just to give you a little bit highlight about when an appointment is booked, then you can click on Doctor Wise to see the various appointments that that this doctor has, just so that you're aware. Like for example, if a patient says I want to see Dr. John and give a date that is on Monday, for example, Monday the 23rd. So you as the receptionist, you click and find out if the doctor is available. So you can see here that the doctor is not available at very early in the morning on Monday. So that means that um, like for example, the doctor is booked at that time. So what that means is you can only add the person to the queue, yeah, to follow, like to queue up. So in that case, um, that is the reason for having um, the doctor wise features, so you can check maybe the availability or if they have a queue. And then there is a queue option here, which will just give you an overview of what's actually happening. So I select the doctor, and then I select the shift, and I select the date and the slot in the morning, and I search. this doctor is booked for that time. So I could select again another time and see the doctor is free. So if the doctor is free, then I can book another patient for this time, 8:35 to 9:05. So that is just the way that the system works as far as booking appointment is concerned. So that said, we've gone through the entire process of booking appointment, and you can click here. You see the list of all appointments that have been created in the system. So for each appointment, you find it here, and you can see the appointment by clicking on the show. You can reprint the appointment by clicking on this button. Then you'll be able to print this appointment again, or you can delete this appointment from the system. Yeah, so um, that is the process for the appointment booking. And there is also an option here, if you can see clearly, which is reschedule. So you could reschedule an appointment by choosing another time. And just to let you know that we have a live consultant section here where you could choose if at the time of booking the appointment, you can choose whether the appointment will be an online appointment or it will be an on-site appointment. So once you're done, you can save that. So as I said, you can reschedule by selecting a different time. So that is it so far as appointments are concerned on the Medgate system. Thank you.